Hey everyone, my name is Chris Hornacek, aka Seahorn Spikes, aka Chorn, aka that loud guy screaming, "Let's go!" at your SRA tour stop. I'm 28, I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and my partner is Skylar Bowles. So I put some time in here to get an accurate count for you guys, and I have officially played in 119 tournaments. At least that I'm aware of. That is not a record for most tournaments. I think a couple people probably have beaten me here, namely Harding Brumby and David Gonzalez. I do think that I have the most SRA events, which means something on this channel. So I have played in 75 SRA Open events, including 65 tour stops, 5 regionals, and 5 national championships. This guy right here is a symbol of one of my favorite experiences. But this is my picture from the Charleston tour stop in 2016. And it means the most to me because it was my first one that I ever won. It was my first finals appearance, and I played with Dylan Fogarty as Origin Vengeance. We beat RIP in the finals. They were coming off of a hot performance at 2015 Nationals, and we drove all the way to South Carolina in order to play this tournament. It was like 16 hours there and 16 hours back. We got in at like 3 in the morning, and we got like maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep before the tournament, and then had to go drive like another hour to the event. So I was exhausted all day, but it was like our breakout moment of like, yeah, we're really serious. And it was my first finals, and I was as nervous as I could possibly be, but we pulled it out. And yeah, this one will always mean the most to me, I think. So this is going to seem like a little bit of a vague answer here, but I think roundnet content creation is going to be whatever we put into it. And it's been exciting to see what the community's done with this time over the last year of not having SRA events. People have really upped their content game, and they're finding ways to, interact with their community when we aren't gathering at these events nationally. What I like to see, at least in all this roundnet content, is people following their passions. There's people like Preston doing HTR that are, teaching people the game, and he's such a good coach in general. Like, he really knows how to break down a skill and teach it. He's someone whose form you should be emulating. And then you got people like me who are, coloring in the experience of being a player and going full time with this. For me, at least, I think my biggest roundnet accomplishment was going to all 18 tour stops in 2018. It was a goal of mine to play the entire tour at some point. And in 2016, I got close. I didn't go to a couple of them because I broke my finger. I had to have like surgery on it, so I couldn't just like tough out and play through a broken finger. And then in 2017, I missed a couple. I don't even remember why. But in 2018, I was like, as soon as that schedule comes up, I'm putting it on there. I'm missing everything. I missed family events, birthday parties, just anything and everything and anything to go to every single event. So I went to all 18 tour stops all around the country, plus regionals and nationals. So 20 events during that year alone. Well, one is obvious. It's Thomas Nishimoto. He was ranked in SoCal, which if you don't know anything about Smash, SoCal's like one of the best regions, especially for Melee, which is my biggest passion outside of roundnet. And he's played against all the greats from that area. I've like watched him play in tournaments and stuff like that against top players. And so I've never had the joy of playing him, but I don't want any smoke, man. But at the same time, we should hop on net play sometime, Thomas. It'd be great to catch up. So Thomas at 1. Then I'm gonna go Mike White, because he's good at like a lot of them. I think I probably am better than him in Melee, but he's really good at Smash 4 and Ultimate, and he's like super involved in the scene there as well, in Boston specifically. So he's a top smasher for sure. Addison Powers, his Peach is disgusting, and I don't know what to do against Peach. This is in Melee specifically, so he's destroyed me, so I got to rank him above me. But then I'm going to give it to me, and then probably Carter Clem. I've played against him a little bit, and we go back and forth. But I think if he played a little bit more, we'd be good. So all you people, we got to hop on Netplay sometime now that we can play GameCube over the internet. Hope you guys learned a little bit about me, and hope to see you guys at an event somewhere soon. If you want to follow me on my journey, it's Seahorn Spikes everywhere. It's all one word. Instagram is where I kind of interact with people the most. So when I'm on the most. Twitch, if you want to interact with me live when I'm live streaming content like video analysis and practices, especially this off season. You can follow me on YouTube for longer form content. TikTok's been a fun ride, so if you're one of the cool kids, I'll learn a dance or two. You can find my podcast over on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That's Let's Go with Seahorn Spikes. Just get to know the community a little bit more. We have, long form conversations, so we get to kind of dive into who all these people are in the community, and you'll learn a little bit about my personal life as well. And then I'm always lurking in the SRA Facebook page, so always feel free to, comment back and forth with me there, and reach out in DMs as well. I'm always just looking to help the community. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For more RoundNet content, follow the SRA on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. And I will see you at the next SRA event that you are at. Let's go!